Shalom Yasharallah. Kal Halayim La Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Bahashem Rakahak Wadash. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone. Double honors to the bishops and elders and the soldiers, the brothers pushing the truth worldwide on the internet and on the streets throughout the world. In the name of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh that's prophecy, bro. That the brothers will wake up and will have the truth and spit it, in the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Shai to wake up the elect. Salute to the 144,000. Salute to the men, women, and children. And speaking of okay, so, Israel's up, you know what I mean? And yes, there's different camps and whatever. Like today, I saw something for the first time that I never seen before. Okay, so the city that I live in, the mall, is a famous mall, whatever, you know what I mean? I'm not going to name the mall or the city I live in. I'm in Toronto, but a certain section in Toronto. I'm on the east side of Toronto. I'm not going to say the name of the city, whatever. It's Scarborough. Anyways, so the mall there, I've seen Sakari set up outside and preach outside the mall, seen? But today, I seen IUIC set up out there. So I was working out of the mall or whatever, and I went there to go get a coffee. So that's what I've been doing since I've been working this shift. I've been close to the mall, so I will go into the mall for a coffee or whatever. So I go get a coffee. So when I'm walking into the mall, I see, I have my headphones on, and I was actually listening to a lesson. I was listening to Elder Manata Zakba actually, and it was a live lesson. So I wasn't paying attention to nobody, and I seen Jake with a pamphlet handing it out. So I didn't really take in who he was. I didn't really look at him too tough. I just walked. I said, "Nah, I'm good," and I walked into the mall and I got my coffee or whatever. I have a funny story after this. So when I'm walking out the mall now, I see the same men's and I look and it's IUIC. I see the purple and I see a nigga with dreadlocks. I'm like, these niggas, you know what I mean? So they're preaching, but I have my headphones on still, so I'm not really taking in what they're saying. But I booked that it's IUIC, and then they have men's handing out pamphlets and shit. So I stopped. I didn't take the pamphlet, but I said, I told them that I'm an Israelite. I know that I'm an Israelite. And I'm like, I know that you guys are IUIC or whatever. And they all had fringes on. The guys who were handing out pamphlets weren't wearing, maybe he was wearing a purple shirt, but he had a jacket up and I could see his fringes hanging. You know what I mean? He was wearing a t-shirt with fringes. And you already know how the elders don't rate fringe t-shirts. You know what I mean? Like they're not wearing real garments. How the men of Great Millstone wear real garments or whatever. A lot of camps wear fringe t-shirts or whatever. When I first came in, I didn't hate on it. I actually have a couple fringe t-shirts because I thought, you have to wear fringes wherever you go, no matter what. So, you know what I mean? But the more you grow into it, bro, I am the fringes. Bro, on this phone right here that I read, let me see if I can show you. Look at this. Hold on. Let me see if I could. Hold on. I'm going to show you like this. See this? This is my other phone, Zine. I have fringes on my other phone, bro. You don't, if you saw that. So the background picture is fringes. See? We are the fringes. I don't need fringes to remind me that, fringes, okay, Elder Yashimama says all the time, fringes are a beautiful thing. I love, the way it looks cool. You know what I mean? They're dope. But it's not smart to wear fringes everywhere you go. Niggas be putting fringes on everything, like, you know what I mean? And you're just sticking out. Like, bro, we're supposed to be moving like fucking James Bond out here, bro. You know what I mean? Sometimes, you know what I mean? Like, everyone doesn't have to know what you're dep on and what's going on with you at all fucking times, especially in these times. So, anyways, point being, so I stopped and I talked to Jake. I'm like, yeah, yeah, like I know I'm an Israelite, and I know you guys are IUIC, but I don't really rock with IUIC. So I told him that I actually fuck with GMS, and like he's like, oh, okay, 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 and so then he goes and I go, yeah, I know, like, yo, we're all Israelites, we're all brothers, not really truly brothers in the body, because we're different doctrines, but we're Israelites. We're brothers in the flesh, basically what I told him, you know what I mean? And then he said to me, yeah, yeah, Christ is coming for all of us. I said, no. Bro, keep your Christ God away from me, man. Yo, I worship Yahweh White, Yahweh Shai. I don't worship no Christ, dog. So, and I told him, like, yo, Sakari used to be out here preaching. So this is the first time I've seen you guys out here or whatever. And he's like, yeah, yeah, yeah. And then I dapped him and then I kept it moving. I had to go start work or whatever. So, Slovakia. So here's the funny part of that story before I get into my topic of my lesson that I want to get into. So there's this Edomite girl. She's a little older than me. Excuse me. Fuck, yo. I ate earlier now. I'm freaking hiccuping and shit. Well, whatever that was. Anyways. So, there's this white girl that I work with. She's short. She's a little older than me. She's cool. I fuck with her. So this board, she's been around like we both started like we both been working close to each other. So I've been fucking with her for the past couple of weeks, you know what I mean? So when I went to go get my coffee, I seen her in the mall. And this is before I even realized that IOIC was up there. So, I grabbed my coffee and she's still in line. She's grabbing her coffee. So I told her, yo, I'll catch you out there, because usually, like, while I drink my coffee, I go in this room and she's usually in that room, so we're chilling together. You know what I mean? Like fucking like shooting the breeze or shooting the shit or whatever, waiting for our shift to start. So I go to that room and I'm drinking my coffee. Then she comes, and then we're talking or whatever, and then we go outside. We're waiting for the bus to pull up, waiting for my bus to pull up, and like where we were, the top. Okay, so we're at the bottom where the buses are, seeing like the subway, or I mean, like the bus terminal, and up top is where IUIC is preaching. So we can hear them like screaming or like preaching out loud. You know what I mean? So a bus pulls up, and then the Indian youth gets off the bus, and then he's like looking around, like, because you could hear men like talking loud. So he's looking around like, where's that noise coming from? Like, where are those voices coming from, and why are they screaming? So I understand. So my homegirl, the fucking white girl, she goes, yo, are they fighting? I go, no. I go, they're preaching or whatever. She's like, oh, didn't you see them when you came out the mall? And she's like, yeah, I did see them. And she's like, yo, and it looked like a guy was handing out stuff. And then when I was walking by him, he looked at me, and then he totally avoided me. And I started laughing, right? I mean, because I know why. And then she's like, yeah. And this is the funny part. And then she goes, yeah, I think it's because I'm white. Dog, I was dying, yo. I was like, holy shit, man. This girl is fucking hilarious. But yeah, it was because you're white. And she starts laughing, whatever. And I was like, and then like my bus pulled up, so I'm like, yeah, I'll catch you at the next station or whatever. But that was funny, yo. Like, so I explained, like, before she even said that, I explained, like, I go, yeah, they're preaching, and I go, um, they're Israelites, And she's like, yeah, whatever. And then whatever. And then she said, yeah, I think it's because I'm white. I don't think she understands or knows what Hebrew Israelites are or whatever. I didn't really ask her or get into that topic, but you know what I mean? That was funny. What's this cat doing? What do you on, Rags, what do you on? I don't know what he sees, but this guy's. Anyways. Okay, yo. Super sidebar. I don't even know how I started. I don't even know how I got into that topic. But anyways, so the topic of what I really want to talk about is the information that I grabbed today. And it was about Iran and the fake state of Israel. Seen? And I wanted to talk about the Valley of Jehoshaphat because I seen a thing and it said U.S. can be provoked into war with Iran in the Middle East if it escalates or whatever. I can't remember how it was worded. I have the fucking I'm gonna make that the thumbnail. I'm gonna friggin' find it and make that the thumbnail for this video. I think I seen it on YouTube. On one of the Mandems, that page where you just like post shit. So and then I thought, and then that scripture about the Valley of Jehoshaphat popped in my head, and then I grabbed it, and then I got some precepts popping from it. So then I'm like, okay, yo, so this is what I learned. Okay, so we all know that the Western media is controlled by Amalek and that they're going to push that they're the winners and shit. And when bad stuff happens to them, they're not going to push or tell you that bad stuff happened to them. They're only going to tell you when they're the victors or when, it looks like they're strong and everyone else is weak. You know what? I should have took some screenshots, yo, and have everyone fooled. So like, okay, they want you to think that Israel attacked Iran and that it was some big catastrophic freaking attack and that Iran's shaking in their boots and freaking, but that's not the case. And they don't want you to know that Israel got licked up and that they don't know what to do and they're that they're fuck up or that they're in a losing position. So there's a guy, I seen a comment on Instagram and it goes, Israel shot, hundreds of missiles Iran shot hundreds of missiles at Israel and only one got through, but Israel shot three rockets at Iran and they all hit the target and blah 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 blah. Like, nigga, you're stupid. You don't know anything. So the facts are, like I said in my last video, Iran spent millions of dollars attacking Israel, and Israel spent billions of dollars defending it. So that's a loss right there. They're spending way more money than Iran, and Iran could do that shit all day. Seen? They want to tell you that 99.9% of the attack was deflected and shielded, and only and if anything hit, only one, like a fraction of a percent hit. But that's not true. 18 missiles hit Israel, and all the targets that they wanted to hit got hit, and they won't tell you that on the news or whatever. Seen? And then I heard the attack that was supposedly sent to Iran was 3 drones, and I don't know if it hit anything, but those 3 drones got knocked down, and they weren't sent from the land of Israel. They were sent from somewhere else, and Israel isn't claiming that attack, but they want everyone to think that they attacked Iran and it was like some big devastating shit, and it really wasn't. And the West is shook because this big bad missile defense system that they have and sold all over the world to different countries doesn't fucking work. And they're basically, they could be touched. Rags, what are you staring at? Anyways, um, yeah, Israel isn't invincible, bro, and neither is America, or neither is are their allies. They all can be touched, bro, and they have way too many enemies and fronts to defend. They have the Ukraine front, which is under lock and key by Russia. Israel, which is mosh up and their defense system ain't shit. Taiwan, because China's gonna take that shit. And they still have North Korea to fucking think about. You know what I mean? That's four niggas and four fronts that they gotta fucking fend. Or whatever. You're my boy, what? This guy is honestly don't know what he sees, but this guy's wildin'. Hold up. Anyways, I can't be bothered with no animals right now. Yeah, this guy's if I show you this guy, anyways. Salakia. Yo, prophecy's popping, yo, and these niggas is going down, and I can't freaking wait. Let's grab these scriptures and just get in and out and just show you that it's and the thumbnail that I post, Lord will, is going to explain how America's going to get dragged into this thing, yo. Seen? Nah, this nigga really does see something. I don't know what he sees. Whatever, yeah. Okay, let's go. The Valley of Jehoshaphat. So that's what we're on right now. That's the topic right now. The Valley of Jehoshaphat, because it's coming, it's going down, and all you niggas is gonna have to go over there and fight, man. And it's gonna play out to where that's where that's where the Lord's gonna judge you niggas, man. This is Joel 3, 1 and 2. For behold, in those days and in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem, I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat and will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land. And that's exactly what you niggas did. And that's where the Lord's going to judge you, man. The Valley of Jehoshaphat means Yahweh Shaphat in the Hebrew, and that stands for Yahweh's judgment. And he said it, and it's going down, and that's where you niggas is going to go and die. And it's being set up right before our eyes, man. And only the electors are seeing it. I don't really hear IUIC. I don't hear them talking about that shit. I don't watch other Israelite groups, but I guarantee you, them niggas ain't talking about that shit, man. Well, I could be wrong, but I doubt it, man. I don't listen to those guys. Can't stand those guys, actually. This guy said Christ is coming for everybody. Oh, well, not everybody, but like all Israel. No, he's not. Yahweh Shai is coming, and he's only coming for the elect of Israel. This is Joel 3, 11 to 14. Assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about, thither cause thy mighty ones to come down. O Yahweh, let the heathen be weakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat, for there I will sit to judge all the heathen round about. Put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe. Come get you down, for the press is full. The fat overflow, for their wickedness is great. Multitudes, multitudes in the valley of decision. For the day of Yahweh is near in the valley of decision. Boom. It's coming, dog. We don't have 10 years. I doubt we have 5 years, man. I don't want to be here 2023. 2030. This shit's ramping, yo. So there's only a few prophecies left, man. The three major prophecies left is World War III, which is this, the money system crashing and them implementing the mark, and civil unrest and Jacob's trouble. That's it. To be honest, those three things, man. And those three things can kick off anytime. Like full force, full fledged, you know what I mean? Okay, got 4 precepts. So those were the two head verses, and these are the precepts that I found to back them. Okay, this is Zephaniah 3 and 8. Therefore wait ye upon me, saith Yahweh, until the day that I rise up to the prey. For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms, to pour upon them my indignation, even all my fierce anger, for all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy. Yo, Yahweh's not playing around, and he's gonna use the nations to judge. He's gonna use us to judge at a certain point. You know what I mean? And you're not gonna even know that this is Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is kicking your ass, man. Until actually, you're gonna realize that it's the Lord kicking your ass eventually. When you realize that the Lord controls everything, all things are done by the Lord, all death is brought by the Lord. And he said it, to gather the nations for his indignation, dog. This is Isaiah 13 and 9. Behold, the day of Yahweh cometh, cruel both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it. And that's you nations, man. Ezekiel 36 and 5. Therefore, thus saith Yahweh power, surely in the fire of my jealousy have I spoken against the residue of the heathen. The heathen is you other nations, man. Everyone who's not an Israelite is a heathen. And against all Idumea, his top heathens, our friggin' twin brother, our friggin' number one op, who has us, you know what I mean, in his grasp, which have appointed my land into their possession. That's exactly what they did, with the joy of all their heart, with this spiteful minds, to cast it out for a prey. You do have you niggas in our land saying that you were us, man. You're gonna get your ass kicked. You're gonna get your ass kicked, bro. This is the last scripture, Isaiah 2 and 4. And he shall judge among the nations, and shall rebuke many people, and they shall beat their swords into plowshares, and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore. So this is your last time fighting. You niggas love to fight. You niggas love war and blood, and taking, and bullying freaking other nations. But all the nations that you were bullying stepped it up. Look at Iran. Iran has weapons that you can't even defend now. Russia has the shits. Russia has bombs that could blow up Texas, dog, by itself. One bomb destroyed Texas. Who knows what North Korea's coming with, bro? Them niggas can't wait to shoot them missiles, man. And all your allies are going to turn on you. Babylon the Great. All, you know what I mean? This is, yo, speaking as a man, okay? I hope this happens because I want to see it. I hope Israel gets wiped out first, man. I don't even like calling them small. You niggas, like, I know the man them have code words like the small hats and stuff. I like calling them Amalekites. You Amalekites, I hope you niggas get wiped out first, yo, and the whole world gets to see that shit. Small hats. I call them rats. Yeah, I mean, so fucking, yo, that's what's popping, man. Prophecy's popping, and war is popping, and the Valley of Jehoshaphat's popping just now, and we're just gonna stand by and wait to see what happens. There's so much shit, like, yo, just right now, the rap beef, bro. Drake just dropped a new diss track at Kendrick Lamar because Kendrick Lamar is taking too long to retaliate, just like Israel's taking too long to retaliate to how Iran slapped them up. Chris Brown out here dissing Quavo, so now niggas have to wait for Quavo to respond. Jake's head's in that game over there and not watching Prophecy, but it's like that's how it is, you know what I mean? It's like, yo, this cat's bugged out. Everyone has to wait to see what happens. So then it's gonna escalate because that's how all world wars start. Always starts with two countries, and then their allies jump in, and world war starts because they all sign treaties. So when one country goes into war, they automatically have to jump into war. So that's how it's gonna start, and it's looking like Iran and Israel are going to, keep going back and forth. They're saying that Iran knows where Israel's nukes are and they're going to target that. So we're going to see what the fuck happens. You know? So Israel, we're just going to keep watching and keep praying and just, we're hype. We're hype. Right? All right. So that's it. I just wanted to get in and out and just give you that update. Don't believe the media. The media is ran by Amalek. They got licked up. 18 rockets licked up Israel, and Iran didn't. Iran could have shot missiles to kill civilians, but they didn't. I don't know how many civilians died or if any died, but they just licked up like infrastructure that they wanted, hit, and they did that. So we're just gonna wait and see. What's today? Saturday. So yeah, we got some days. All right, Israel. Call Halayim La Yahweh Bashim Yahushai Bashim Akakwadash. Double honors to the elders, the elder apostles and bishops and the elders and the soldiers of Great Millstone and all the likewise soldiers who believe in the true doctrine of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, pushing the truth worldwide, all four corners around the world. Salute to the 144,000 men who are going to rule with Yahushai when he comes back. And peace to the men, women, and children that believe in Yahweh Shem Yahushai in all righteousness and sincerity. All right, Israel, hold it down. Shalom.